Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Pop Culture News and Reviews. You're joining us on issue 67. If this is your first time, you're going to get all of this week's news in the pop culture realm that we deem relevant.
Yes.
I'm Anthony. I'm joined by Sevi.
Hello.
And if you joined us more than this, you already knew all that. So thanks for sticking through. And we're going to jump in straight away today because we got a bit to get into. Sevi man, TV news to start with.
Oh, we're going TV.
We're going TV because I am so psyched. We got a nice little promo image of Soulja Boy.
We got a couple.
Jensen Ackles, sorry, all suited up.
It looks good.
Did you see the little tweet from Oliver Queen, old mate Stephen Amell?
I saw something about. I did see something.
Yeah.
What was it? I saw something
pretty much
about
saying,
it.
"Oh, you know, you borrowed my suit here." Kind of
It's
thing.
like, no, Soulja Boy's suit looks better than yours.
Yeah, it looks.
It's
good.
just green. And his shield looks good too.
Yeah,
Psycho Cap.
They've done well. They've done well.
I forget what he said. He said something along the lines of, "I always win" or something.
Yeah.
Something along the lines of that. I was like, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, absolutely keen for it, man.
And I think the boys tweeted out something or shared something on Instagram. I was like, we're in for it now.
Man, look, there's been in the comics about 3 versions of Soulja Boy. So you never know which one you're going to get, but from the sounds of it, this is like OG.
Does he Superman any hose?
No.
No Superman any hose?
No.
Okay, cool.
Especially the OG one. He ends up being more coward than substance, but
Yeah, right.
keen for Jensen Ackles to do this.
I'm keen to see him just on the screen again. He's a wicked actor.
Yeah, look, speaking of like first looks we also got a first look at Batwing from this is from Batwoman.
Yeah, Luke Fox.
Lucius Fox's Batwing suit.
No, Luke Fox's Batwing suit.
Lucius' son, sorry. Batwing suit.
Surprisingly for Batwoman.
No. Don't say surprisingly. Their characters look good.
That's a fair point because even her suit looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But this looks mint. The only thing I can pull apart about this is the helmet. It's more of a helmet, less of a cowl. Like his mouth should be there, but they've got a full mouth. It's sort of like Godspeed.
Yeah.
It's like a helmet, but it looks too big for his body, if that makes sense.
Look, man, I've got to be honest. I really don't know much about Batwing as a character.
Neither do I. I just know that he exists.
Like, and this is probably just me not being a full-on Batman nerd. Like, I know the surface stuff. Like, I know Batman, I know Robin, I know Robin.
You know Robin.
I know Robin.
Did you mention Robin?
And I also know Robin.
Yeah.
And then obviously,
Batgirl.
Yeah, the ones that come from that. So Batgirl,
See, it's
Red Hood.
Batwoman. I'm even not fully across her, but Batwing. It's because there was 2 of them. I can't remember his last name. It was David. It was like an African last name, and he was basically set up by Bruce to be the Batman of Africa.
Oh, righto.
Yeah. And then he ends up resigning and Lucius builds a new suit and then ends up, Batman gives it to Luke.
Right, okay.
To wear. And then, they would end up teaming up that way. But
righto.
I don't watch Batwoman, so I don't know if...
that's what they're doing.
If David's been in it to hand the mantle across or what's happened. I don't fully come across it. I think it's just basically
they've got Luke Fox there, so they're just going to use him.
It's just a Jimmy gets a suit, Diggle gets a suit,
everyone gets
a suit. I think that's what they're doing. But the suit looks good.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. Is the suit without the helmet?
Yeah,
it looks mint.
Yeah,
like it looks really good. But I'm sure we'll find out how it goes.
And I only saw a quick flash of it on the timeline quickly, and I was like, Nightwing. And I saw the helmet.
It is. It's just it's a lot more tech. See, Nightwing doesn't have much tech.
Yeah, no, not at all.
This is tech.
Cool.
Because it's Lucius Fox that's built it.
Yeah,
so it's full of tech.
Yeah, it would be, yeah. Especially if he built it to protect his son.
I don't think he did build it in knowing that his son was going to wear it.
Ooh, right.
He just built it and then Batman, I'm pretty sure it was Batman gives it to him.
Sounds like endangering kids is something Batman enjoys.
That's what he does.
It does sound like something he'd do. Usually orphans, though. So he would have had to kill Lucius Fox first and then be like...
Awkward.
Yeah.
Poor Morgan Freeman. Batman clearly doesn't realise he's God.
Oh, man. What else do we have here? We've got...
Well, not God in my eyes anymore. That's Haysbert now.
Oh, man, yeah.
Haysbert is God.
Hey, we got casting news for She-Hulk, which is Jamelia Jamil.
Yep.
from The Good Place.
Yes.
Most people know her from.
Yes.
Has been cast as Titania in She-Hulk.
Who is she?
Titania is, you know how you get like, and it looks like they're doing this way too. Most Marvel origin stories, especially in the MCU, their villains like a dark version of them. You know, like, so that's essentially what Titania is. She's a
Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave.
So she's what happens when someone who isn't morally strong gets the powers of the Hulk. Opposed to, so she's someone who was beaten up in high school, from the comic book. Sorry, she's like beaten up in high school and stuff, and then she's like admires superheroes and wants superpowers. But then when she gets the powers, she's like, I'm gonna mess with the people who beat me up instead of I'm gonna be.
So it's sort of like old mate from Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Walker.
Yeah,
No,
little bit, but he wasn't picked on. He was
because Walker is already
good.
Yeah, like he's trying to do the right thing.
Yeah.
She just goes full on, nah, stuff it.
Oh, so she's not trying to do the right thing at all?
Not at all.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's where I got mistake. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
so she's like, she admired superheroes and everything when she didn't have powers. When she got them, she's like, why would you be a superhero? Like, there's no gratefulness to it.
Yeah.
In the comics, I'm pretty sure Doctor Doom gave her powers.
Oh.
Yeah. Like,
Ooh,
it was
so
like
might be bringing...
he harnessed a cosmic storm or something like that. Doctor Doom does stuff. And did Doctor Doom things, and she got powers, and her friend got powers too and became Vulcan.
Is that the title of today's episode? Doctor Doom does stuff and does things.
Yeah, probably. Don't do what Doctor Doom does. Her friend became Volcania, I'm pretty sure, at the same time. So she got like these fire powers and stuff.
So you've got Titania, who's going to sink, obviously.
So Titania is pretty much just gains muscle, becomes real strong, kind of invulnerable kind of thing. Doesn't change like green.
Oh, really?
No, just full on, just like big Amazonian thing. Like big. But just goes toe to toe She-Hulk and just gets her ass handed to her a lot by the She-Hulk, pretty much.
So what would you say the negative side with this casting would be?
Not negative, but it's another redhead who's been replaced here. Like, the poor redheads, man, they're just not getting any love lately.
You could list them all. You've got this one. You've got Wally West,
Jimmy Olsen,
Wally West.
Yeah, it's all throughout.
Little Mermaid now.
Yeah, Mary Jane apparently.
Mary Jane.
You know, it's man, it's all through there.
It's out of control.
Anyway, so Titania though, I'm keen because this actress who plays, she is quite not large, but she's got a very physical presence already. Like, she's tall.
Yeah.
And she's gorgeous. Like, she's a beautiful lady, but like you can see that kind of like strength.
Yeah.
There. So
now she's in a Marvel movie. She'll go Marvel diet, Marvel workouts, and she'll get even bigger.
Oh man, if they can make her arms like
Arnold.
actually, yeah. she's gonna go through a transformation. Cool thing about Titania is she, I can't remember if she starts it, but she ends up going into league with these guys called the Wrecking Crew. And the Wrecking Crew are a bunch of blokes who were literally, I think, construction workers whose, oh man, I'm going to butcher this. They're like a joke in the comics, but they're hilarious and they're so good. Their tools somehow got irradiated with Asgardian power.
Oh, wow.
So their tools essentially became like Mjolnir or Stormbreaker.
Mew Mew.
You know? So one dude has like a crowbar that gives him strength. Another dude's got like, yeah, so they're the Wrecking Crew, and she gets together with them and become like the Wrecking Crew kind of thing. It's really cool.
That's mad. That.
Yeah, anyway, it's really interesting. I don't know. I'd love to see the Wrecking Crew get done because they become like Asgardian warriors pretty much, but bad guys. Anyway.
So Thor will have to take him on.
Yeah. Which will be interesting because tying back to Ragnarok possibly, we've got news that Hulk's son, Scar, could be in She-Hulk. Which means Hulk had to get busy back in Ragnarok at some point for this to happen.
Someone took a big green cucumber.
Yes, oh God. Is that the name of this week's show? Somebody took a big green cucumber? No. So Scar is Hulk's son to, I can't remember her name, Ceciera or something like that. She's just big silver goddess woman. Extraterrestrial lady who just a match for Hulk pretty much. But this is in the comics during World War Hulk.
Yep.
So then his son's raised on World War Hulk, like as a gladiator, and that's all he knows, kind of thing. Very primal, very cavemanish, kind of thing. So hey, if Scar's in it, it's gonna be cool too. Great to see the Hulk world expanded, kind of thing.
Now is he a person?
He's always a Hulk.
So he's never a person.
No,
never. Oh wow.
Yeah, always a Hulk. It's like Jennifer Walters when she becomes She-Hulk, she never goes back to normal.
Oh really?
Yeah, no, she's always She-Hulk.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought she'd go back.
No,
so she's going to be green the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
And then she starts she still tries to be a lawyer, so she becomes just in there.
Oh, so she's Smart Hulk.
Yeah,
basically, just cruising
well,
around.
she
doing smart
retains
stuff.
her, she doesn't get a dual personality. She's fully aware of who she is.
So she's Smart Hulk.
Yeah,
She's not suppressing anything or
pretty much. Yeah, but she also
she's learned how to make both of them work. But she didn't teach herself that.
there was never another one.
Yeah, there was never another one.
Because she got her powers from, I think, a blood transfusion from Hulk.
Oh right.
Yeah, and then she ends up just getting bigger and turning green, kind of thing. But she does still have rage issues. So obviously roids.
So there is a dormant thing in there trying to come
No, she
out.
just struggles to control her rage.
Oh.
What it is. And when she gets angry.
Was she angry before?
I don't think so, no.
And it just makes it worse that now she's bigger and can break everything?
I can't remember. But she's, no, because she was very logical. She's a lawyer. She's very
That doesn't make sense.
yeah.
Because Matt Murdock is a lawyer. He's not very freaking logical at sometimes.
Yeah, she's a lawyer. Anyway, and she ends up being a superhero lawyer and stuff. She's pretty
Every time I see Daredevil now, I'm just like, I just think of Homelander and the blind guy on The Boys season 2 when Ashley brings him the try it. And he just goes, so what would happen if I did this? And just smacks his head. And he just starts bleeding everywhere. It's like, it makes perfect sense. Like, why? Anyone could shut him down like that.
Oh, man, I forgot about that scene. That's messed up. All right, what else do we have here? The book of
Boba Fett.
Book of Fett has wrapped.
It's done. Filming done.
So, what, end of the year, you reckon?
No.
No. Oh, they got a lot of visual effects to
No,
do.
they get a lot.
Yeah, that's fair.
But in saying that, they might not, because of that whole the way Favreau shoots stuff now on that moving stage.
It's kind of already there.
Yeah, but there still will be. Yeah, it still will be a bit to do because you're gonna have him flying around and stuff like that. And
Surely, yeah. But you would have had all the stunt work and stuff done. Like if that scene that what's his name directed, where he does the crossbody shot and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like that was all practical. Like that was, yeah.
Oh,
if we're getting more of that, we're keen.
Fat Fett.
Yeah, keen for that. We also got more casting news. Kristen Cruick from Smallville fame. So Lana from Smallville.
Hashtag Justice for Lana.
And she was also in a series called Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
For a couple of seasons there.
Yep.
Does a lot of writing and stuff now apparently. But
I think she directs some stuff too.
she's been cast in Jack Reacher alongside other super Smallville
Alumni
yeah.
of why have I forgotten his name?
Why
have I done
does
that?
Start with H? Henry? No.
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
We haven't said his name yet.
Yeah, so we have to hit our Henry Cavill quote at least once an episode.
Why have I blanked on his...
Richardson?
Alan Richardson, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jeez,
that was
it Richardson
bad.
or Richardson? Richardson.
They're the same.
Yeah, same person. Alan Dixon.
Big unit.
Huge boy. Actually 6'4".
Yes, big unit.
Will be a
not Tom
good
Cruise.
good Jack Reacher.
But hey, Tom Cruise was awesome. I'm not going to take
Kristen
that away.
Cruick has been cast alongside him now, along with a bloke who is in What We Do in the Shadows, so a little nerdy.
I am keen for this, and the reason, one, I love Jack Reacher. I think it's great.
He is, but also they've got so much material for this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Like this
Yeah,
lead
yeah,
child
yeah.
guy reckons there's 27 something stories he can tell.
Yeah, so I think we've done not a breakdown of this, but a breakdown of other books that can go in the show. So you do four books into one season.
No, he's saying one book per season, apparently.
Oh, wow.
That's what he's saying. So the first one's going to be Killing Floor, which was done in 1997. Yeah,
See, what I would like to say, I would like to see them do the first Jack Reacher with Tom Cruise. That story was awesome. The way that was done was so good. The second one sucked. Story-wise, it was still cool to watch Tom beat the crap out of people, but storyline. They just made it all family.
Got killed critically as well, didn't it?
Yeah, the first one is so damn good, and I highly recommend people to watch it. Don't watch the second one. Watch the first one. Just go. What's her name? Rosamund Pike.
Yeah,
in it as well, and she's really, really good in it. But it's sort of he gives one of the best lines that I think I've heard in a movie ever, and it was like it went along the lines of he was talking to the cops. He goes, "What you guys are doing is you're hunting a suspected killer who could be this." He goes, "Because Jack Reacher is also an MP." He goes, "But every person I investigate is a trained killer." He goes, "That's where I differ from you guys." It's like, oh, yeah, that makes perfect sense.
I've just gone through a quick count and 27
books.
books.
Well, there will not be 27 seasons, I can tell you that.
Of course not. Like,
I don't think
surely.
Alan's going to sign on for
But
that.
just
'cause he's
having a
still-
look at, like-
you got to remember, he's still doing Titans as well.
Yeah. Just having a look at like how, like this is supposed to be like Red in Order or whatever. The second movie, which was Never Go Back,
Yes.
is like number, I want to say 16 on the list.
Yeah, right.
They
So
jumped
it's just middle.
right
It's just
to it, man.
it's just middle stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, anyway, that's a bit of cast news and Jack Reacher. We're pretty excited for that. Hey, we got some news on Splinter Cell. They're getting
Yeah, they've released a
animated series.
They've released a new screenshot for. It's basically your first little picture for what Sam Fisher's going to look like. But the cool thing about it is it's done by David Kolstad, who helped write John Wick.
Oh, cool.
And not only that, you've got David Dutch in it as well, who he has done. What did he do? He did one of my favourite shows, which was The Last Ship.
Yep.
He was a writer on that. I forget what else he was writing. There was something else I was going to say too. It was another decent show that he's done, but he's got a good body of work behind him that he's a writer on. It's good stuff.
John Wick writers doing pretty well for themselves, aren't they? Like it's like
John Wick killed it.
You attach John Wick to anything, and they're like, oh, the director of John Wick, the stunts person from John Wick, the writer from John Wick. Hey, speaking of John Wick, let's jump to movie news. We got Bill Skarsgård cast in John Wick 4.
Sorry, just to go back with Thingo, he also did shoot.
Completely ruined my segue, man.
He also did Shooter,
right,
as well with Ryan Phillippe.
Yeah,
which was awesome. That
was
show
really
is
good film.
wicked.
Yeah,
but
really
yeah,
good
he
show,
did that one.
Yeah. Anyway, movie news.
Segue.
Ruined.
Good.
It was.
That's what you get.
Bill Skarsgård has joined John Wick 4. So Bill Skarsgård, better known as Pennywise the Clown. In It. He was so good. So good in that.
He's just a creep.
Oh, he is so good. Anyway, Bill.
Are they bringing Pennywise across to the John Wick universe?
Yes, exists in the Pokemon. That's what
John Wick has to hunt
Pennywise.
Yeah.
It was being hunted by Pennywise. Pennywise has taken up the bounty. He's going after him. Hey, while we're on the John Wick wagon here,
Where are you going now? I don't even
we
know
also
where you're
got
segueing to.
news that Lance Reddick, who is the concierge in John Wick,
Yes. Yes. Where are you going?
has been cast as the big bad guy in the Resident Evil Netflix series.
The animated one.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool voice.
No. Live action Resident Evil series done by Netflix.
Oh, I thought it was animated.
Here we are. I'm reading it right now, man.
Oh, there you go.
Netflix has taken a different approach to casting a key role in its live-action Resident Evil series. The villainous character of Albert Wesker, who's the big bad of the entire Resident Evil series, has previously been portrayed as a blonde white guy, and he's now going to be
I was waiting for you to
Lance
say
Reddick instead.
redhead. I was waiting for you to say redhead then, but yeah.
No.
Okay, I'm cool to say that'll be good to see him as a bat. I reckon he'd pull that off.
Oh, I'm really looking forward to it, yeah.
Especially if he stays that whole just sort of monotone that he does in John Wick. Like as a bad guy, that'd be so awesome.
So this was the bloke from the original Resident Evil movies, who was played by Jason O'Mara and I think Sean Roberts.
Jason O'Mara, why do I know that? He played Batman.
Yes. Yeah.
In the animated, what animated movie? He's done a few, I think.
I'm pretty sure he was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as well.
He was. Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was
Yes.
not Sentinel. What is it? The Big Liberty dude. He was like a Captain America kind of ripoff.
I'm pretty sure he's played Batman a few times.
Other people in this are Adeline Rudolph, who's from Riverdale, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Sienna Adong, who's in No Good Nick. Paolo Nunez from Bad Boys for Life. Tamara Smart from Artemis Fowl, and Ella Balinski from Charlie's Angels. But we don't know who they're going to set.
Yeah, I just did a little look on Jason Amara, and yeah, he's Batman in Justice League Dark, Apocalypse War. He's Batman in Batman Hush. He's Batman in The Death and Return of Superman. So yeah, he's Reign of Superman. He's Batman. So yeah, he cemented his name as Batman.
As Batman, yeah.
Same as Kevin. He's the new Kevin Conroy, I would say, because Kevin Conroy sticks with.
He's a fantastic actor as well.
Oh, he's a wicked actor.
He's
Wicked.
definitely.
He was in the Man. Is it the Man in the High Castle? I think.
Possibly, yeah.
Where the Nazis, they do a tale of where the Nazis actually won World War II, and then it turns out that's the world now.
Yeah.
And you got people trying to overthrow the thing.
Yeah, anyway, Jason Amara in Resident Evil. It wasn't on the list, but we added it, and here we are now.
And we liked it. I hadn't even heard a thing about it, so
Should be interesting.
Congratulations.
So Netflix going big. I'm going to segue something that is on the board here just for miscellaneous quickly for you.
oh no.
In the writing world of screenwriters right now, apparently they're finding that no one is buying any new properties right now. So you're going into pitch meetings.
I think didn't we know that by
No,
all the reboots that are happening?
No, it's not that. It's that when the pandemic hit, apparently these streaming services bought up as much as they could because they were worried about what was going to happen. And now they've got all this material they have to get through before they can take anything new on.
Oh well.
Yeah. So
Why?
it's
Well,
just-
can't they just back catalogue it?
well,
Sweep it under the rug and start with other stuff?
so I saw
That
this
seems
from,
dumb.
it was a writer on Twitter, ended up being Zach Stentz, who's written Camp Cretaceous for Netflix and everything.
I was going to say, I know that name. And that's why I know that
Yeah.
name, because you talk about that a lot.
Yeah, but he also wrote, I think, Thor Dark World, X-Men First Class.
All right, let's not mention that. Mate.
Oh, man.
Oh, First Class was all right, but
Yeah.
Dark, you could have left that out.
Mate, Dark World's getting getting brought back into a lot at the moment. Anyway, the Zack Snyder's a fantastic writer. He wrote that episode of The Flash, the runaway dinosaur. With
Yes.
his mum and stuff.
Yes.
Fantastic
yes.
writer. So he
He
mentioned
likes
it.
dinosaurs.
Yeah. He mentioned it, and then John Cryer replied to him on Twitter.
That's a good name.
Yeah. And said, I pitched a show to a service. They bought it. We had 3 more months of meetings, drilling down into everything.
Yeah.
And then got a email from them, from my agent, saying they're passing.
They don't want it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He goes, we were 3 months into essentially pre-production.
Almost about to get greenlit. Wow.
And they'd bought the rights and everything. They bought it.
And now they'll just shelve it.
Yeah. So, like, Zack Snyder replies to that and goes, they're essentially just took money out of your pocket.
Yeah. How do you do Luther like that?
Yeah.
He's coming for you guys.
John Cryer, man. You know he's got stuff going.
He better show up in Superman and Lois. I swear to God.
John Cryer, though, he is a smart man.
Oh yeah. Oh
Like,
yeah.
He is very intelligent and he writes well, he acts well.
Well, he was smart enough to stay on 2.5 Men after Charlie left and get in bank. Like we'll bring Ashton Kutcher. That's fine. It won't last that long, but I'm getting money.
He's a good, solid actor. All right, sorry for that little miscellaneous thing there, but that's what's happening in the world at the moment of entertainment. Hopefully they can get that sorted, because you wouldn't want to see projects now go by the wayside that could be better than the reboots they're churning out or whatever. What else do we have here, man?
Well, there
We've
you go.
got-
Stick with projects going by the wayside. What's this Warner Brothers Discovery thing that you shared with us?
No, this was information about what Warner Bros. Discovery is doing. So this is they did a conference call saying, like, it's just announcing all the stuff that they've got kind of in the works at the moment. So this is where we found out that Batgirl and Blue Beetle, for example, are only going to go to HBO Max.
So not cinema at all.
No.
Not one time in cinema.
No.
Wow.
And what they're calling it is they're changing the language around it. So instead of being a big blockbuster movie, this is a mid-tier. All right? And what they're saying is that, but But it also means that the budgets for them are a lot lower.
Ugh, CW.
So the budgets for Batgirl and Blue Beetle won't be at the same level as if they were going to be cinematic releases.
So this is going to be a CW version of a movie.
I don't know. I wouldn't say CW. I think it's a level higher than that.
But like CW to TV of what a budget, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, let's say, that's TV.
Yeah.
And then you got CW, which is lower class. So we're going to have movies, and then we're going to have a lower class of movies. So it's going to be the CW of the movieverse.
Yeah.
But obviously with a higher budget.
Yeah.
So they might get a budget for like Falcon and the Winter Soldier had, but for a movie.
But see, Falcon and the Winter Soldier budget
that was a movie budget, wasn't it?
Yeah. A movie shot over 6 hours.
All right, so let me go.
So it's the next one down. So you're looking at, and they've also
Stargirl versus CW then.
Titans.
Perfect.
You know?
Yeah.
It's HBO Max.
I just thought it. Yeah.
HBO Max.
Perfect. Yeah.
They also said that they've had a internally dubbed release strategy, which they called Project Popcorn. And this is where they said, in essence, it just pretty much says movies they think are going to sell well in theater will go to theater, which makes sense. But that's how they're deciding things. They're saying, so that's why Godzilla versus Kong went to the big screen. It's why The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, has gone to the big screen. That horror fans, man, they turn out to cinemas to watch midnight screenings.
They're all insane.
You know?
They're all insane. You're watching the same movie literally over and over again. That's what they are. They're just jump scares. It's like, okay, cool.
The Conjurings. No, The Conjuring, man, that's James Wan.
Yeah, but that's got, what's his name in it, doesn't it? King Orm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Patrick Wilson?
Wilson, yes.
Yeah.
Is it Patrick Wilson? Yeah, it is.
Pretty sure, yeah.
I think you're right.
That's, once again, James Wan.
Yeah.
Going between the two.
Dragging people across.
Yeah.
So when's Momo going to show up as a big demon or something?
As the devil, yeah. I'd buy that.
As Satan himself.
Yeah.
Just, well, didn't he play in something with horns?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
He's playing a demon in something. I don't remember what that is, but we have spoken about it.
We have, yeah.
He's playing a demon hanging out with a kid or something, I think.
Yeah.
That'd be mad.
Yeah, keen for that.
I'm keen for anything that he does. He's awesome.
Yeah. But anyway, so it's pretty much, it was just Warner Brothers showing how they're trying to navigate the pandemic now and what they're doing. And then so that was how we found out that Batgirl and Blue Beetle are going to HBO Max, but they're still pushing the actual DC movies to get theatrical releases.
Do we know? I think we do, actually. I was going to say, do we know which Blue Beetle they're doing? I think it's Jamie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're not doing Ted, which means it's not Ted Cord. That sucks.
Yeah, Ted was good.
I would have liked to have seen Ted Cord. So we're actually going to have a full Beetle attached to this guy.
Yeah.
Because Ted's Blue Beetle is built, yeah.
Yeah.
Where Jamie Reyes?
Yeah. I'd still love...
is a legit ancient beetle.
There's
Scarab.
I don't know if we talked about it on here, but there's a story that they do in, I think it's Brave and the Bold, which I'd love for them to do for the origin story for Jamie Reyes, which is...
Well, it was Jamie in Smallville, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
When he showed up in the same episode as
Booster Gold, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was him.
But there's a really cool one in, I think, Brave and the Bold, where Ted Korg reaches out to Jamie to say that, you know, you've actually activated this bill. I tried to activate it for years.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And then brings him to his factory. Says, this is all the tech I made. If you show me how to activate it, I'm sure we could do more to help people.
Yeah.
And then it goes on and on and you find out it's not Ted, it's actually Jarvis, who is
Tony Stark's butler.
Yeah. Ted's uncle, who's like an insane scientist who was trying to use the Blue Beetle tech for evil all this time.
I feel like Blue Beetle's just a legit blue version of Cyborg.
No, because...
They sort of are the same.
Yeah, a little bit. Even with the fact that the tech talks to him and stuff.
Yeah, like they're sort of...
box talk to him or whatever, but...
Sort of the same.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Young Justice and, like I said, Brave and the Bold both did Blue Beetle really well, where they had like Young Justice had the...
Injustice did Blue Beetle really well too.
Yeah.
Like that, yeah, Injustice 2, he was awesome in that.
Are we getting an Injustice animated series?
Yes.
Wasn't that last week? Yeah, keen for that.
Movie.
Movie is
It's a movie. I said I wanted a series, yeah. But it's a movie because it's too much to tell.
Yeah, and there's a lot of ways they can go with it. And,
you could legit, and that's what I was saying, you could legit put an episode as a character. Like each episode is a character. Like sort of like Titans does.
Yeah.
And then branch it together.
So what else we learnt from Warner Bros. Discovery, by the way, is the name of the Aquaman 2 sequel, which is...
Jurassic Park.
the Lost Kingdom. So he's obviously going to Isla Nublar and he's going to fight dinosaurs.
Hope so.
Hey man, Aquaman controlling a mosasaur would be pretty interesting.
Is that the water one?
Yeah,
that'd be mad. Imagine. Well, they were riding one. One of them was riding one.
Pretty big, yeah.
Coming through and snapping at all the. I think it was Orm.
Yeah, possibly.
I think Orm had one. He was riding it and snapping through all the crab people.
Yeah. Anyway, Aquaman 2, The Lost Kingdom, has a name now.
Now, speaking of Momoa, he's come out.
He's
come out and said that all the stuff he was given hype to the Snyder Cut because all of the stuff that we see is not reshoots.
Has he only just gotten around to watching it? Is that what's happened here?
I think he's a busy man.
Yeah,
because he's bringing out. Is it season 2 of C's coming out? So he's been busy
doing the horn thing,
and he's got another movie coming out where he's busy. But yeah, he's come out and said that not one scene of him in the Snyder Cut was a reshoot. He didn't film any reshoots at all.
Crazy.
Which is insane because we got a lot of new footage of him
that wasn't used.
It just wasn't used. It's like, wow.
Amazing. What we also got from, I'm pretty sure it was the WB Discovery thing, but it was a press release for it, was the Super Pets cast list.
Oh, mate, I'm pumped.
So
I'm pumped.
We get Dwayne The Rock Johnson voicing
That's
Ace.
my man.
Sorry, Crypto.
No, Crypto. My man, Crypto.
Crypto, right there, Crypto. We get Kevin Hart as Ace, which doesn't feel good.
That's what I said to the missus when we watched this and they unveiled the cast. I'm like, it's cool that Kevin Hart's going to be in it, but I don't think Ace is. I feel like Ace has to be like Batman.
Yeah.
Very mono, just this is how it is. And Kevin, I don't think will be able to do, unless, and this could work if they do this comedic style, is that it's a piss take of Christian Bale's Batman.
Yeah.
So he does
like
where are they?
If
it does that sort of thing, I'll be cool.
Yeah, but see, at the same time, and this is what I was thinking, I was like,
but you got to remember, it's aimed at kids.
When I was first hearing about Guardians of the Galaxy getting cast and I heard Bradley Cooper was going to be Rocket, I was like, I can't see that in my head. But then he actually voice acted and gave Rocket a voice. You know?
I don't think
in
Kevin
my
Hart
head though, you don't hire Kevin Hart unless you want
Kevin Hart's voice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's such a distinct voice.
Yeah, exactly.
And I've watched enough of The Secret Life of Pets because my kid loved it. And number two, that I've seen him as Snowball the Bunny too much to be able to not hear his voice and see Snowball the Bunny now.
It's like your whole your Jake Johnson Spider-Man conundrum
or Dory from Finding Nemo.
And
All I
Ellen.
can hear is Ellen.
Yeah,
like I remember I kind of fell asleep once during the day while Ellen was on in the background. In my head, all I saw was Dory interviewing Will Smith. Like it was really weird.
Will Smith, what?
Yeah, because she had Will Smith on the show.
Oh,
like her TV show was on in the background.
It was a Dory cross Shark Tale crossover.
Yeah, I was hearing weird stuff going on, man. Like,
that's a great movie. That underrated movie. I just want to say Shark Tale.
Yeah,
underrated. So good.
Oh, definitely.
So good.
Jack Black in that.
With his
really good
big ears on a fish.
Yeah,
so good.
Oh, it's fantastic. Hey, Finding Nemo.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, tangent.
I just watched your face go whoop.
I got hit by something the other day, which was that
a Dory.
Yeah, pretty much. No, it's that Nemo never existed. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So like in the Finding
This
movie,
is someone's dark take on it.
It is.
I don't like it.
It is.
Keep
and it's
going.
messed
What's
up,
the next one?
It's messed up.
We don't need no dark takes on Nemo.
No, because the hard thing is
we don't need it.
They had like little facts in there that make you go, wait, maybe? Because it's
not wait, maybe. No.
I'm going to get there with you. Ready?
No.
Just real quick, I'm going to get into this just to throw some stuff at you. So he comes back, his whole family's been eating except one egg.
Is Bruce still there?
Right? They're saying that, yeah.
Okay, cool.
They're saying that egg wasn't actually there. Right? This dad's had like a mental breakdown. Right?
Had PTSD.
He's looking for his kid. That's why Dory works so well, because she doesn't know she's never actually seen Nemo. Right? So for them
don't
to
they get
be
together at the end?
Right? The Latin meaning of Nemo.
No one, no, but wow. Okay. So
Did Pixar get deep? Was it
might have.
Pixar that did Finding Nemo? I think it was.
I
Anyway, Let's move on, man.
I don't like that.
I know.
No, not impressed.
Yeah. Anyway.
Get out of here.
Yeah, we're out. Such a good movie, though. Such a good movie.
What were we just talking about then?
No,
Super Pets. Stick it with
42 Wallaby Way.
No, we're gonna stick. We're gonna stick with a DC
Yeah, do it. DC.
alumni.
Yep.
In Mr. Snyder.
Right. A
We
DC
have-
alumni who's been renounced by DC.
No, he's been renounced by Warner Brothers.
Yeah, fair point.
Twilight
of the Gods
is his new animated series coming
Yeah.
to Netflix.
Yeah, interesting cast list on this one.
Massive.
So what's this about? It's the Norse gods, right?
It's all about the Norse gods.
Yeah. So is this actually just telling the story of the Norse gods?
Don't know.
Right.
This is legit. We've only just got the title. Like, this is it. He's got the cast. He's got a big cast for it.
Yeah. So a couple of
massive
big names
cast.
Here.
Peter Stormare is my favorite.
Yeah. We also got really hard name to pronounce, Pillow Aspect, who was.
You just nailed it straight away. So don't
Did I?
say really hard name. You just nailed it.
Well, I'm pretty good. Not really at all. We've got, and he's playing Thor, by the way.
I just want to say, because we're looking at the picture from him that was put up on Twitter. The guy next to Pillow, Namor.
Raoul
He would
Coley.
be a good Namor as well. Better than what we got. We'll get to that. But
We
yes.
don't know. Lauren Cohen as Inge, Stuart Martin as Leaf, Sylvia Hoeks as Sigrid, Jamie Chung as Hel, as Loki's daughter. We're getting a lot. We got Loki, Pattinson Joseph as Loki.
The Wasp is in there. No,
John,
not Wasp. Yellow Jacket.
Yeah, John Noble as Odin. There's a lot going on here. And Corey Stoll, yeah. There's a lot going on here. Anyway, so we're getting an animated version of the Norse gods from Snyder, so you got to imagine it's going to be
awesome.
pretty intense.
But it's animated. So how's he going to do his awesome shooting on it?
Well, they could draw.
They're just going to lens flare.
yeah,
Darkness, lens flare.
Very cool.
Blur. Slow motion.
just all through there. It'll be great. Or terrible, whichever way you want to land on. People will make up their opinions before they even see it and then stick to it. Hey, we got a tease from old mate Ryan Reynolds.
Is it a tease or is it a troll?
It's a tease or a troll.
I'm
It's
gonna say
Ryan Reynolds.
I'm gonna say it's a
Who
troll.
knows? But he's just taking a picture of his bag with his mask,
The Deadpool helmet in there.
Deadpool mask. Honestly,
Is it a mask or a helmet?
it was
Because a mask is a
'cause
front.
It was a solid.
Yeah, but isn't a mask just a front? His has got a back. It's a whole head, isn't it? So therefore it'd be a helmet, wouldn't it? Not a mask.
No, because Spider-Man takes his off and he still calls it a mask.
But isn't Deadpool solid
Ish.
or not? Or is it not meant to be solid? It's
Who
meant to
knows?
be based
It's
on his
supposed to
face.
be based on his face, but the fact that his eyes and everything moves around it
Yeah,
to
okay.
give him expression and stuff.
Yeah, fair enough. Mask.
Mask.
We'll go with it.
Yeah. But it's his mask in.
Helm.
Honestly, though, if I had that suit just laying around at home, I'd be throwing it on everything too.
I'd be just trolling
Like,
everyone.
just every picture I took would have it in the background or something, or like,
Your wedding photos with Blake Lively just
Yeah.
in the back.
Yeah, of course. That's what you do. Hey, we've got
What have we got, mate? What have
we've
we
got
got?
a bit of news from James Gunn, who's been storyboarding for the Guardians
3.
3.
He's just started, basically.
Yeah.
Storyboarding has just begun. I thought they would have already done that by now. I thought it was a lot closer to...
Well, he's written it.
Yeah, but I thought storyboarding's before. I thought they would have been closer to filming.
No, storyboarding is establishing shots.
Yeah, I know. So
Yeah.
that's what I thought. I thought they would have already had storyboard done,
No.
and he'd be almost getting ready to roll camera.
Yeah. No.
But no, they're
he's
a long
he's
way off still.
storyboarding now, yeah.
They're at least another 2 years off seeing that movie.
Well, it is 2023 that it's slated for.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Then I was pretty good.
Yeah.
Nice guess.
Yeah, it's a while.
Oh, that sucks.
Not really.
We are
'cause
getting Suicide
we
Squad,
get
though.
everything else in the meantime. It's fine. We are fine, guys.
We're not. We're not fine.
Drop it all now, free. That's where you're going at?
Well, it works for Black Widow. When's the free date?
Yeah, I reckon that.
Thrice.
The free date is, it's a great segue, is 3 months after its release, I believe.
So when's its release?
Its release is July 7th.
Was that off the top of the dome?
Well, that is the
You
date.
just you've booked tickets.
I just
haven't you?
booked tickets for, yeah.
You potato. trying to be cool, like you just knew it off the top of the dome.
No, I didn't. I wasn't trying to be cool.
Oh, I
just
see
said
what
that
you're
was it.
doing.
But yeah, anyway, that's Black Widow's release date. So that's coming in.
So it'll be free on Disney Plus
Less than
3
a
months after.
Yeah, so it gets a 3 month.
So it's dropping cinema,
but it's
and
dropping on Disney Plus that day, but as a
you got to
$30 access or whatever it is. Yeah.
What the hell?
So
$30.
But if 2 of you went to the movies to watch it, you'd pay that much anyway.
That's for 2 people.
Yeah. How many people can watch it when you put it on screen? You got
1
8 people
just
around.
me. Just me. That's it.
You'd be sitting there with your whole family watching it, man.
No. Couch isn't big enough.
And then you finish watching it and someone else can watch it.
You've seen my couch. It's not big enough.
Yeah, or you just lay across it.
It's huge.
You got 2 dogs up on it.
My couch is, exactly. So it's me and Henry. That's it.
Well, you couldn't take him to the movies anyway, so now you get to watch it with him.
I'm going to register him as a service dog, and then I can take him everywhere.
I don't think he'd get by as a service dog.
He would. He's a potato. It's fine.
That's the problem.
He's a beefcake. Beefy boy.
Anyway.
He's gone to 32. He's 6 months old. He's gone to 32 kilos now.
Sevy's dog is going to devour us all.
He's still got about another year and a half of growing. He's going to be over 50
He's going to be the
kilos.
stunt dog in Clifford.
Yes. I'll paint.
gonna
Oh,
paint him
man.
red.
I'm going to paint him red.
Do it.
I'd have to paint Evie red, though, because she'd look more the part, I reckon.
Yeah, she would.
You'd have to do some Tom Cruise
He's got a
camera
real
shots
crypto-looking
up.
dog with Evie.
Oh, she's wicked.
I'm going to press.
I don't
We're pretty much done for the news, man. We do have Namor casting, by the way.
Can you picture DJ's voice coming out of Evie?
Yes, a little bit.
Because that's what it would be.
But she's just got those real scared eyes. We're just doing a deep dive on Sevy's
Yeah.
pets now, guys, which is just not relative at all.
I mean, we've got our production assistant right beside us who's a dog.
We might have to get him to put up a picture of his animals in the chat just so everyone knows what they look like.
And then you've got your scared thing of everyone and me just head up against a printer.
Yeah, look, we've got 2 dogs in here while we're recording. It's what makes life great.
Dogs are great. We don't deserve them.
No, they're too good for us. So Black Panther has
That's
been,
a cat, not a dog. Poor segue, by the way.
It is. So Black Panther is what we've been saying. So it was Wakanda Forever. And what we're looking at is that Namor has been cast
Yes.
in that.
Not who I wanted.
Well, I would say that.
He looks the part.
I have no idea who this guy is. And that's my problem. Like, it's not a case of he could do a great job.
He could.
And I'd be happy if he does a great job. Tenoch Huerta?
We'll go with it. Sorry.
Has the biggest thing I've seen from his credits was Narcos.
Oh, wow. A TV show.
Yeah,
And he's coming into Marvel Big Game.
But he's really big in Mexico as an actor.
I mean, at the end of the game, Marvel's done pretty well with picking people because you got to remember, I was watching an interview with Tom Hiddleston on Jimmy Kimmel. And Jimmy brought up this old, it was when they first brought Thor, when Thor was coming. And someone had commented,
2 no names?
Yeah. 2 no-names cast Marvel's
Yeah, I
biggest
remember that,
thing. And it's like, they nailed it.
Yeah.
These 2 no-names have nailed it.
The still of Tom Hiddleston auditioning for
Thor. Yeah. It didn't look right. He was never big enough.
No.
He would never have got that bit. And that's what he said. That's what he said to Jimmy. He's like, when they had their meeting, who was the director of?
Oh, it was.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Kenneth Brennan?
Brenner.
Yeah, when they had their first meeting there, and he said Tom Hiddleston was there, and then Chris Hemsworth walked through the door, and he goes, "Yeah, they've cast Thor.
Yeah,
they've nailed the casting.
Well,
here.
it's like that.
I didn't want it.
Like
they've
that
got
old
it.
thing of John Krasinski was trying on the Captain America suit, and he saw Chris Hemsworth walk by and went, "Oh no, that's a superhero."
Yeah.
I'm not near that.
No.
Like I can't do this.
It's so funny because Hemsworth wasn't even that massive back then.
Yeah.
Like he was a surfer dude.
Compared to now.
Now he's just huge. It's like, oh, okay, you've won.
Yeah.
You've won.
Yeah, you are a god.
Yes.
Yeah. No,
you
I
are a Norse
understand.
god.
Anyway, no, this bloke is actually a huge actor in Mexico. So he's done. Yeah. So he's like apex over there.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's what I mean. Judging by he was only doing like Spanish acting films.
Okay. Okay.
So
then.
he's bilingual and stuff, but he's obviously going to go on the Marvel diet and might already be. We don't know. We've seen him with our shirt on.
I was going to say, how many Spanish movies have you watched?
Yeah. And Namor though, I wonder if they're going to do it like full on Speedos.
That'd be mad because then we get like Ian Thorpe, just full Speedos.
Even Ian Thorpe ended up going the full suit.
Yeah, he ended up going full. No, who? Oh, Michael Klim. He's still. No, he wore shorts, didn't he?
Oh, I don't know.
Let's go Phelps.
Phelps.
Does he wear Speedos? I don't know.
Sure.
I used to be a swimmer. I don't know anything.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though. Ian Thorpe's suit, that was something different, that thing.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't it like they like tried to like...
He had to get like 7 people to help him into
shark skin or something. And
then everyone was saying that he was cheater for using it. It's like, if anything, it slows him down.
I don't know. It was supposed to cut resistance.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. Yeah. It's supposed to move through water easier, but still.
Maybe it is cheating.
But
Stop cheating.
No, you're just wearing different clothes. Who cares?
I mean, he had size 21 feet.
My God, he was pretty much wearing flippers in the book.
That
was our deep dive on Ian Thorpe today, guys.
And then he false started. Remember that?
Yeah. Was that the Olympics?
Yeah, it was pretty funny because because as I was a swimmer, I false started a week before that. And I was shattered because I got our relay team disqualified.
Yeah.
And then a week after that, Ian Thorpe did it. I'm like,
could happen to anyone, guys.
If God can do it, I'm fine.
And he was.
He was God of the water.
Absolutely. He was unstoppable. Anyway.
So there's Ian Thorpe done.
Yeah, Ian Thorpe sort of. If you ever thought, are these guys ever going to get to Ian Thorpe? It's been done. Torpedo. Now.
That's right, the torpedo.
We don't really have a trailer reaction today, but instead.
Where are you going?
Calm down, man. I'll get there.
No, tell me. I don't know where you're going.
Sammy does not like being blindsided. I hope I don't like do that a lot. Like just bury the lead a lot and then lead into it. So that if you're sitting here doing it, people listening will be like, "Oh, just get to the point, man. Come on." Space Jam has released a 30 by 30, where like a mockumentary kind of thing for ESPN.
Are you making me watch this? Is that what you're doing right now?
Do it right now because
you are disgusting.
Lola's voice. So Zendaya has been cast to do Lola's voice.
I seen the start of this and they've already called LeBron James as the GOAT. And it's like, get out of here.
I know.
You're not Michael Jordan.
Anyway,
Skidaboo.
What is interesting is that, not interesting, they've cast Zendaya and it sounds like Zendaya. But when you're watching it, for me, there's this disconnect. You're listening to the voice kind of thing. And
LeBron James.
One of my other things is that, and I'm going to show you both of these real quick and then what's we're going to get to.
I mean, do you have to?
I am. So we're going to watch this and then we're going to talk about it because Space Jam's happening, whether we like it or not. And then I'm going to show you Kristen Wiig doing Lola's voice because it was perfect.
Okay.
Here we go. All right. So we watched the breakdown.
Why'd you make me watch that?
But there's this thing of it where I'm like, something will happen and I'm like, oh, that's fun. And then they either compare it to the first movie or mention just something to do with Michael Jordan or something. I'm like, be your own thing.
I did like the whole Anthony Day. This is the best teammate I've ever had. Anthony Day. I was like, that's cold.
Yeah.
That's cold.
Yeah.
Like, poor AD.
Now, you had no issue with Lola's voice.
No. I think she sounds similar to the OG.
Now, see, I think I showed you why my reasoning.
You showed me the Kristen Wiig one, but I had more of an issue with that than I did with Zendaya.
I love that Lola.
She's good, but that's not Lola.
Yeah.
That's just Kristen Wiig in a rabbit suit.
I think my issue is that I've watched so much of that Lola. That's my Lola.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then I hear Zendaya's Lola and all I see is Zendaya. You know? Like, there's even times where I'm like, the mouth isn't syncing to what she's saying.
Yeah.
Like, that's an issue.
That's just poor animation, though.
Yeah.
That's what that is. And this was a 30 for 30. Who cares? It's not the finished product.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, it's 30 for 34. Space Jam. Check it out if you're still on the fence about watching it. Probably going to watch it anyway, but I'm worried that the way I reacted while watching this will be how I react watching Space Jam. I'm going to be falling in at times being like,
oh, this is fun.
Yeah, this is great. Why did you mention the original?
Yeah.
You didn't have to. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. On the fence, but here we are.
Yeah.
Anyway, cheers for joining us, guys. That's everything this week.
Yeah.
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 Call it.
Done.
Done.
That's it.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.